Hey everyone. Today's teaching demo is going to be that of a lunge because a lot of people are picking up a lot of heavy weights in a gym, and here's the thing, they can't even move through the full range. So we get that through stretch to open up. We want to also strengthen through the full range of motion. So how about you figure a progressive plan for your lunges? And so we'll just start right here because it makes a lot of sense. So before you get into moving lunges or walking lunges and weighted lunges, how about we set up with, so sometimes people jump right into things without thinking of their form. So I always say, start off there, down and back. You steady yourself right here. So your core has to be engaged. So your toe points downward and your feet are like on railroad tracks, and think about bending your back knee into the floor on the way up. And then you bend your back knee and it sinks, press the front heel, push up through that. And just this by itself, you guys, is balance. So let's start at the right starting point, and you guys would just practice this. So this doesn't look like a lot and it's not weighted, but believe me, I weigh a lot. So I'm pushing up using my body weight. And so you got to think about these things and make sure you're only going as far down as where there's no pain in your joints. There should not be pain in the joints. That's the purpose, but no joint pain. Okay, and a lot of times it may be that we just don't get it right and we're putting our joints at weird angles. So you just practice this, and like I said, if you're on your back balance component, the core has to be engaged. Now from here you can always do many things like a twist or a side by the full range, and that's how it's created. The vertical movement is created by the back knee bending toward the floor. You engage the right muscles if you're thinking about pressing your heel into the floor. So just these full ranges, 8 of them, and I'm to it. And then keep the control, down, up, lunge, and then you progress, and then you got this. If you're not sure, then be sure that you have something to hold on to, and that is where you start, slow and small, so you can identify if you have joint pain or if it's just the muscle working, and from there increase the range in place. These are stationary. You progress onto more, and I'm always starting when I do the lunge. If I move on from the stationary to the moving, let's start in a back lunge. So what that means, together, bring your foot back, set it up, your toe points down, that out to the side, and then together, before you then move into a front lunge. And I'll tell you about that another time. I think that's it for today, but some people, I got into a conversation with like 2 people this week about it. So once again, if there's 1 or 2, there's probably more. And that's the purpose of this. And then also, your words of encouragement, wisdom today are, you can either make someone's day or break someone's day. And at the end of the day, we don't know where anyone is at. But I know for sure there's lots of days where I know where I am. And the simplest thing really can hurt my feelings. So I'm sure you may feel that way too. And if that's the case, it's good to have a reminder so that while we're walking through our day like robots, just to be that aware of the other people that are around us. I think that is such a good reminder. And somebody reminded me of that, and that's why I'm sharing it with you. So there you go. This is a gorgeous day. Get outside. We only got one life, so live it.